How's it going? Welcome back to the channel for another video. So, are budget lens filters a waste of money, or are they a godsend? I bought this Neewer variable ND filter off of Amazon, and I'm gonna fill you in on what I learned. But first, smack that like button, subscribe if you haven't already. It's time to roll the intro and dive right in. So I've never been a fan of putting glass in front of my expensive lenses. I just adjust in camera using the exposure triangle, and I get the results that I want, usually. And of the times that I've used an ND filter, I wasn't happy at all with the results. For instance, I bought this set of filters a couple years ago. You can see the brand name, right? Dude, that says Circuit City. When's the last time you heard those words? So I attempted to use these when I shot my first rodeo. And after about 15 minutes, I took off the filter and I never used it again. The images were not only soft, but the photos had some sort of blob in the center of them. But there was nothing on the front of the lens or the filter, at least not visible to the naked eye. After looking at the filter later, I noticed that the filter itself had this discolored looking blob within the glass. So I put it back in the case and it's been there ever since. So just that one experience kind of left a bad taste in my mouth about ND filters. But I kept feeling like I should try a different brand. But I didn't want to spend a bunch of money on something that I would use once and hate. So I went to the one brand that I've used for a while now. I found this Neewer variable ND2-ND400 filter. Now I've had this thing for over a year now, and I just now decided to check it out, mainly because of my past experience. So this most recent trip to the drag strip, I brought it, and I slapped it on the front of my lens. I'll be testing out a new lens filter that I got from Neewer. I'm gonna be checking that out. And right from the start, I noticed the shots were blurry. The camera couldn't catch focus due to the contrast, or lack thereof. I tried it on two different lenses with the same result, and I was pretty disappointed. So I decided to try manual focus, and still, same thing. I couldn't figure out what the issue was, because I watched at least 50 YouTube reviews of people praising this filter. So I took it off my lens and hit the starting line, and my shots were still blurry, and focus was off. It was right at that moment that I realized that the last photos that I shot the day before were pan shots, and my shutter speed was sitting at 1/40th. So I cussed myself for a second, took a deep breath, and I put the filter back on. The shots came out beautiful. The exposure was nice, the colors were great, and the shots were nice and sharp. Problem is, I was so invested in analyzing the ND filter that I didn't mess with my settings whatsoever. I made a rookie mistake as a pro photographer. If I could have kicked myself, I would have. So yeah, I shot with this on the front of my lens for the rest of the day. And all the shots came out great. I'm gonna include a bunch of photos that I took with the Neewer filter. Today it worked out so much better. Something with the sun, the contrast, I don't know, but it worked out so much better than before. So where do I stand now on lens filters? Well, I don't hate them. If anything, I believe they definitely have their place in my bag, and I don't think that I'll have any reservations about using one. As a matter of fact, I recently bought a Neewer black diffusion mist filter that I plan on using for videos, so we'll see. So 100%, if you want to check out a budget ND filter, give one a try, whether it's a Neewer brand or any other brand. All the photos in this video were edited with one of my Fruit Loops presets that are coming soon. These are mainly designed for sports and wildlife photos, so keep checking my website, jeff-gresham.com, for those as well as my photo prints. And that's gonna do it for this one, so leave a like on the video, subscribe if you're new, and click the bell for future video goodness. And until next time, get out and shoot, and I will see you in the next video. Later.